Hmm. Good evening and salutations, my soap opera fans. So, question of the night. When Natalia threw a wrench in Ava's plan for Sonny, I'm not gonna lie, that might have been my favorite part of the episode when Ava was just kind of hanging out there and Sonny was like, hey, listen, go fix us a drink. Yeah, fix her one too. And she came back, started hanging on this man's shoulder and everything like that. And Sonny was like, don't you got like calls to make? We're going to be Smith talking about all the shows, General Hospital, Days of Our Lives, Bold and Beautiful, Young and Restless. As you're coming in, make sure you do hit the like button, do roll call, get this started. Gorgeous Queen Janice in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Hope all is well. Hope you had a lovely day. Monique is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? And Janetta is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, a lot to talk about, people. Like I said, we're talking about all four of them. Got my notes. Well, I got my notes from the day. I didn't compact them, so I may be flipping pages. Black Mon is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Janet says, doing good, busy day. Yes, lots to talk about. Yes, it was we got a lot to talk about. But I hope it was a very productive day for you. It was a very productive day. Me Cobb is in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Ronnie Ron, my jester. Robert, I'm early. Early days was like a filler today. What do you think about Everett and Stephanie's scene? He goes to some strange woman. Well, he went for the hot chick, their version of the hot chick. Um, yes, Anna. Yeah, when Sonny was like, don't you got calls to make? So what are you standing over here for? And then she's in the corner and she's looking like, "Oh, that chick is really that blank is really messing up my plans." Uh and Janetta, that was priceless. 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 Yeah, I honestly tell you the truth, right? I don't even know what Stephanie's actually doing there. Like she literally sat there and was like, "So, could I join you?" This dude's been acting mad sketch. What do you want to join him for? What are you doing? What are you doing? CJ Clove, what is good? Hope you had a good day. Monique says I hate the fact they are changing Dante because of Sam. If she wanted the safe life, should have stayed with Drew or Patrick. Drew went she thought she was Jason, gave her that lifestyle up, and she still dumped him. Exactly. Tanya is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Cherry ice cream is in the chat. How you doing tonight? Tanya, it's good to see you. Honestly, tell you the truth, Ron, I thought it was so stupid that she fainted, and she was all like, "Oh, but you're, you're dead. You're like, well, you're being super dramatic." And Steffi is, as much as I like Steffi because I feel like she is the queen of LA. This chick is just on repeat. Just on repeat. I feel like I need to do another. Okay, well, let me do my announcement. If I miss your comment, don't take it personal. There's about 20 people in this chat. There's one of me. So if I don't get to your comment, rewrite it again. Um, I may skip comments from time to time to try to get to everyone. So do not take offense and just do it again. The one and only Kyrie's Clark. She's not the queen of LA. Sheila is now. Okay. Let's everyone say what's up to Mr. Kyrie's Clark. Melly Mama Her Queen. How you doing tonight? CJ Close says after watching days today, but I don't think Johnny wants to keep. I said yes. Yes. He was saying the right words. Yes. I agree. I agree. CJ Clove. One says, can't wait to Steve Burton's on State of Mind. What? Okay, I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that. Oh, okay, cool, man. I'm gonna try to watch it tonight. Ron says, I like Stephanie, but she needs to get it together. So what's she gonna do or say when she's gonna act even more dramatic than Hope? She's gonna act even more dramatic than Hope. That's exactly what she's gonna do. You thought Hope was dramatic. Oh, the way that Stephanie kept saying, well, Deacon needs to sit there and stop putting ideas into my husband's head. Sheila's dead, and Reg just being the is just eating it up. Nice, 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 nice. That happened at Reese. Okay, let's everyone congratulate Kyrie's Clark. That's what's up. Justin says, "See, it's funny how Nate don't want to approve her daughter getting with Sonny's daughter, and yet she's making a move when her father shows her that she's a hypocrite who could blame Ava for being upset." Okay, Justin. Okay, Justin. So good. I miss alcohol, but that is so good. Yes, congratulate our Kyrie's Clark. Congratulations, definitely. That's all you, Kyrie's. That is all you. Yes, that's right. I look forward to that, Kyrie's. I look forward to that. I will definitely be there. Definitely be there. That sounds like a lot of fun, so I am honored. Shaniqua? Shanika? Shaniqua? Shaquita. Shaquita. Oh, no, I know exactly who he's referring to. Natalia, yeah. I know what you were referring to, Justin. That is EJ's assistant. Is the mystery solved? Okay. Then Maggie as Rita, that is EJ's assistant at the mirror. Is the mystery solved? I don't get it. Monique said to look on Ava's face, and Sonny said, I need to go alone to get my blood test. She was, surprisingly, she actually okayed it, though. She was like, okay, maybe, it was like, okay, do it then. I don't, I don't, woman. She did this to herself. Damn, woman up now. Be the big bad sociopath. Ron says, Albert, who do you blame for writing the story about Paulina? Because Stephanie was pissed, whatever. She looked pissed. I blame Crooked EJ, and Chad doesn't know the full story if it was his. Yeah, yeah, and I get that. And I get that, Ron. But the problem is, at the end of the day, it wasn't their children. It was her. She looked more disappointed than pissed off. But honestly, tell you the truth, I was like, but why are you even sitting there for? And that is conflict of interest. How can you represent Paulina, but also represent the paper as well? The paper is doing a hit piece on Paulina. Come on. And Harry's, that comment is for you. Okay, Albert Mackey as Rita, that is EJ's assistant at the Merit Enterprises. That was revealed already. Okay. What's good to have, man? Carrie says Jordan gets none of my sympathy, even though I can't stand Victor for how he treats Jack. Well, how he's treating Jack. Yeah, it's definitely out of pocket. It was good to have Lynn. It's good to have you. Hope it was well with you. And Ron says, Albert, I didn't give an F about EJ. I didn't give an F about Jada and Rafe. I skipped that scene. It wasn't really, wasn't really interesting. Kyrie's no, I do not feel bad for Jordan. I do not feel bad for Jordan at all. I think I feel bad for the actress because they turned the character very cartoonish. Was good Dolomedics? I feel bad for because they turned the character very cartoonish. Like honestly, tell you the truth, all she's gonna do is escape, and then they're gonna probably have to really kill her off. And I'm like, okay, Lashanta, how you doing tonight? But yeah, that was probably the least interesting thing. Well, I mean, here's my whole thing about Jada. Now that you moved into Rafe, shut the F up about Everett. Okay? Do not say anything about him. Do not get up in this man's face. Okay? Do not act like a Karen. And I did too. I did too. I did too, Lashanta. And yeah, we know that. We see that coming from a mile away, Kyrie's. I did too, Lashanta. I thought that was hilarious. Ava had that look like, oh, for real. Why is she still around him? I understand that they work together for some. For, yeah, exactly. It doesn't. Here's the thing: the dude was acting mad sketchy, and she decided to back off a little bit. She was like, "Yo, you're not giving me the time of the day. What's good? What's good, Autumn? Hope all is well with you." Domac says, "I'm glad we got a little of the old Sloan back. It was great watching her call EJ's bluff." Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Nah, Kyrie. I want Natalia to be on there permanently. I want Natalia to be on there permanently. That's what I want. Autumn says when Sonny was talking to Natalia and he said that thing with Ava was nothing. The look on Ava's face was priceless. Like Ava, girl, you thought you were doing something. Nah, Natalia. You know what? Maybe I need to sit there and write that. Maybe that needs to be one of my uh, the same thing I did with Betty. When I said they need to make Betty a permanent character. They need to make Natalia a permanent character. Ah, Gary says you and your bad judgment. First Betty and now Natalia. Hey, listen, I like me some sassy women to some extent. To some extent. As I said, everybody, I get where Sam is coming from, but her bigger question should be is why does she keep getting with men that risk their lives if she can't handle it? Thank you, Ed. Thank you. Ron, I think she's gonna be acting he's gonna be acting all extra. He's gonna be acting all extra like he usually does. Duan was good. Harry says, well, your request for Betty was denied. Hopefully the Tides question will be denied too. Nah, listen, Kyrie, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna sit there and try to make that one of my if I remember, I'm gonna try and make that one of my titles. I'm gonna be honest. I still want Betty back. I know you don't like hair now, Carries, but I still want Betty back though. Duane says I have a question. Is the actor that plays Dante's leaving? What makes you think that? Domex says I like Ava, Eva. So I'm down for Natalia being a permanent character. She just needs something more interesting than Blades in her life. Yes. Carrie says I got rid of the poison for the remainder of the month. So no gaslight. Carrie says something else. You're a gem, my friend. Ron says, Albert, do you think that Chief Baker will have questions for Sheila regarding her disappearance? Absolutely. But he's not going to charge Steffi, so let's just kind of skip past that question. Ed says, hopefully Blaze handles her mom like when she came out. I really do. Because I should tell you the truth, that whole scene was so stupid. Like, boo, if you don't like the way that your mom is managing your career, fire her. Put on your big girl pants and fire her. Harry says, I still hold you 100% responsible for that. Yeah, I think you're joking with that, Carrie. I think you are actually joking with that. Lashanta says when Sonny starts inviting people to the house and telling people he's bi. Yeah, that was. I mean, I don't know what to say to that. I don't know what to say to that. Now, Mal says Albert Aaron as Alan is the mystery person that Everett, aka Bobby, met today at the Brady pub after Stephanie left, and it did not take him long to have a conversation with Elena. Oh, that's her name. Oh, I thought I was just calling her the hot chick. Okay. Well, their version of the hot chick. Don't try anything like that ever again. Ooh, Ron, you tell her. You tell her, Ron. You tell Lee not to ever try anything like that. Autumn says the whole part where Sheila says she was protecting Steffi from sugar, I'm thinking is BS because you shot the girl and let's keep it real. Sheila doesn't even want Steffi and Finn married. Yes, exactly. That's what I was like. Where's all this tears coming from? Carrie says, I'm not. I should have known you are smarter. I should have taken both pills that day to keep up with you. Master manipulator. You are a powerful gaslighter. Carrie, I don't even know the meaning of the word gaslighter. So I can't gaslight if I don't even know what the meaning of the word gaslighting is. Domex says, Albert, Domex says, Albert, you are right in your review. The sexy girl interest reminds me of the sitcom Married with Children. Yes, and how they had generic hot women to tempt out, but yes. I think that's the part that was just so funny. It was just like, and of course he wore like the brightest color in the whole room to make sure that she didn't blend in with everyone else. It was like, oh, that's the hot that's the hot girl. Harry says when I type in gaslight on Google, your picture pops up. But that can't be true because I don't even know what the meaning of gaslighter is. Oh, how you doing, Danny? I'm liking the channel so far. You're doing a good job. What's good, Big Nate? What's good, Jay Blue? Why did Anna get on your nerves today, Jay Blue? Autumn says Sheila feels like Steffi is in the way when it comes to bonding with Finn and her grandchildren. Exactly. Where's this whole tears and everything like that coming from? But that's the thing, Kyrie. I don't even know what gaslighting means. As such, the scene with Everett when he goes back and forth between Bobby and himself needs to be done better. Also, Stephanie needs to get a clue. Yes. Yes, Ed. Ron says, yes, Aubrey, if Lee does try anything like that ever again, Sheila this time needs to press charges against her, and the hospital board members need to dismiss her and terminate her medical license ASAP. Ooh. Ron says, Aubrey, you and Nikisha needs to get B&B canceled right after Days of Our Lives. That's the plan. Harry says I might start reviewing Days of Our Lives regularly soon. Nice. Okay. Kyrie, I miss your reviews. I miss your reviews. So that's good news. Tomac says not Albert gaslighting. Kyrie's about the definition of the word gaslighting. I think my brain just broke. And he says, yes, I got 4 subscribers. Albert was kind of surprised. Well, Danny, you're doing a good job. So just keep doing it and having fun. You know, just keep doing it and having fun, Danny. You'll be on your way. J Blue says convincing Dante to stay on the force and not really hearing him. It's just like when she ignored what Molly said to her about Sonny. Very good point. Very good point. See your logic. I mean, my whole thing is like Sam seemed like she gonna be pissed off when she found out that Dante didn't quit the force, and I'm like, Sam, you chose to be with a cop. Shut your mouth. And if you don't like it, you can leave. If not, shut your mouth. Lashanta says, and yet Anna only cares about her agenda. Okay. J Blue says, I really was hoping that Sonny would check his blood, but I did like when he told Ava go handle her business. Yeah, because he was like, yo, you got calls to make, right? Ron says Albert plans to get days. No, Ron says Albert planned to get days canceled will be denied. He might have gotten passes canceled. Joining forces with Nikisha because they were complaining about Tabitha making baby Endora saying that she's too old. Ron, you were something else. Danny says I have a Facebook account. Get outside. Who went back and try again. Okay, good for you. That's what's up. And happy Monday, Tracy. I, I found a Facebook page. Someone else is rooting for Tracy and Alan to get together. Oh, okay. Well, that's makes more sense than Tracy and Nate. I don't know what the hell you were talking about before, but Mel says, I'd love to see Sharon today's episode, especially with the uncomfortable conversation with Phyllis because they don't even like each other and have history and want her to have more stories. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. How you doing tonight, Amber? Juan says, I'm surprised Dante quit the police force. I mean, he tried to. Bro, Carries, that was never alive. Let's be real. That was never alive. That should have been a dead subject even before we got to do that collab. Monique says, so what is Dante going to do now? Just join Sam, being a private investigator, where it's safe. Yeah, Sam is on something else. I'm doing good, Amber. I'm doing good. Carrie says, Albert gaslighting Brock into killing me. I don't have to gaslight him to do anything. That's all Brock. You can't blame me for that one. Ron says, Albert, what do you think about Deacon asking Sheila to marry him and he doesn't care what anyone else says, only Finn that supports him? Oh, I can't wait for Stephanie to be upset with Finn. You know, the one the last time I checked, he Brock did put him on timeout. I knew I forgot to look at something today. I'm gonna have to look at that video again. That's a priceless video right there. It's a priceless video right there. CJ Close says Finn is getting on my nerves. Why? Danny says I found out yesterday I went on Maurice Bernard's channel and I guess he said that he going to interview. Yes. That's a lot of people. Yeah. Somebody else says the same thing too. And Kyrie's that comment's for you. And Kyrie's, how did that work out? Eagle Fang, who is the worst mom on GH right now? Sam, Natalia, or Ava, and why? Probably Natalia. Sequita says, I can't wait for Sheila and Lee scene on Friday, May 10th. Oh, okay. Is that John is faking being programmed from the red card? Okay. All right. I mean, I saw the previews, so you might be right. LaShanta says, so is the baby exposed if Chanel's not sick? Yeah, definitely. I thought it was a very interesting conversation. I thought it was a very interesting conversation. Duan, you and your damn Lee. I thought it was a very interesting conversation because, you know, not everyone's going to feel the same. Like somebody said, Johnny may not feel the same way Chanel does about, you know, having a child who um may have Down syndrome, you know. Eagle fan says I'm gonna say Ava because she knows Sonny has bipolar and what happens if Sonny loses control and hits his own child, or worse, and she knew his medication was being tampered with. Exactly. When Natalia is number second and Sam is number three, bro. Kyrie is always playing a politician, man. CJ Close says because Finn is so quick to forgive Sheila. This lady literally shot you and left your wife and you want to forgive her because she's your mother. How disrespectful to your real mother and wife. Okay, the wife, no, you have a point. J Blue says Natalia is relentless with her negative spin on things. How will she react to Sonny when she finds out who he really is? Was Sonny flirting with her today? Absolutely. Why was okay? Why was Ava okay with Sonny getting his blood tested then? Very good point. Last day, what's good, my friend? Hope all is well with you. Ron says, Albert, what did you think when EJ pulled Nicole's hair? Um, I thought it was a weird scene. But you have a point there, Kyrie's. I didn't understand that. I mean, I still agree with Eagle Fang, though. That's the thing. I still agree with Eagle Fang. I'm like, you know, this, you have your child near this guy who is bipolar and not fully on his meds, and you just allowing that to sit there and happen. So yeah, I know you trying to play politician, Kyrie's, but yeah, no, I can't sit there and no, just no. Sorry, broski. As says, I don't think Jada is going to be free from Everest storyline because of her Because if it's altered, Bobby might still want her. Exactly. Yep. Good old Peggy Bundy. Do on. I feel like she is, Carries. I mean, I know you want to play politician and just see only the good in Ava, but I disagree with that. Sorry, broski. Then he says, Albert, I think it's okay. I'm going to look for this interview of Steve, but I wish it should have been the actress playing Brenda, someone else like the actor playing Luke or Kelly Monaco. I mean, you can still get Kelly Monaco on there, though. Not like you can't. Last day says, I'm good, Albert. I can see now why you banned Spider-Quake. Guy has some issues. I don't know why he decided to attack me, but I can see where you're coming from. Thank you. Thank you, Last Day. Here's the thing. I want people to just to have a good time in the chat and not be attacked because, whatever. So, but I am sorry that you had to deal with that though, Last Day. Queen Jess is in the chat. Was good. You know, I get what you're saying, and why you able to. I don't want to sit there and say it's nice. You know what? Maybe I can't. Never mind. Mel says, I got good news that Eli as Jada has a wish list to have Vivica. Ooh, nice. I love me some Vivica Fox. Yeah, let me redirect my words. Let me try to use kid gloves. Hold on. Let me try to use kid gloves. Oh no, of course. Of course. But yeah, like I said, I want you to come in the chat and have a good time. It's always good to see you. So whenever you're in here, you're good. So I mean, last day, I got your back. And it's Ron says, Albert, these fans seem to forget that Steffi shot Sheila first for no reason and she got off with no consequences, but they are quick to look at Sheila's faults. Hmm. You ever watch the movie called Soul Food? You ever watch the movie called Soul Food? I'm pretty sure she was in something else. You never watched Independence Day? A Soul Food? I don't know how old you are, so I don't know if you saw Soul Food, but well, you probably never saw Independence Day too. Um, yeah, I just know. I mean, to sit there and say she would lay down her life, but you sit there having your daughter around a man who is halfway on his medication. That ain't good mother material right there. Thank you, J Blue. Set it off. Go call J Blue. Good call. Duan says, yeah, Z owns Soul Food and Independence Day. Okay. Yeah, she's in those movies. And Jess says, I'm mad Dante wanted to quit. And Sam lame ass and Kirsten. Yes, Jess, I'm literally sitting there like, are you kidding me? You're dating a cop. You are literally dating a cop. You don't like it, leave. Danny said, have you ever heard the story, Albert? I don't know if it's about Marvel. I heard that Wesley Snipes could be returning as Blade again. Last time I checked, I'm pretty sure that's not. It's another guy that's supposed to be playing Blade. So that I gotta look that up. Last time I checked, there was some guy called something Ali supposed to be playing him. Curry says, "Well, Ava had no business testing his pills anyway." Okay. Shaquita says Vivica Fox guest on the and Living Singles. I don't remember on Living Singles. Shaquita, wow. Just says like, shut the f up, Sam. Talking about. I've been waiting for you to say that. Shut up, loser. Ooh, goddamn. Okay, Jess. Jess is coming in with the fire tonight. I'm loving it. I do agree with her on that, though. Ron says so. Albert is Stephanie still wants Everett. Then what is everyone going to say? They should sit there and say that she's an idiot. Duan says Wesley Snipes is doing a cameo from what I heard. Okay, that's cool. All right, all right. Then maybe Danny does have something more. J Blue says Mahershala Ali. Yeah, Mash, Mahershala Ali. Thank you, J Blue. Yeah, that name is so damn hard to pronounce. But AKA Cottonmouth, if you know Cottonmouth, then you know what I'm talking about. Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking about. Jay Blue. That's the guy who's supposed to be playing Blade. Curry says, but I want your advice. How do you think the punishment I gave should be until June 1st as planned or permanently in your um hmm. See the thing is oh God, he's not gonna like me. Well, I'm gonna sit there and say permanently. I mean, my whole thing is like he's hard on you than he was on me, and you were more nicer to him than he was to me. Jay Blue says he was in Moonlight. He was? I mean, yeah, I would sit there and say permanently. And I know that's harsh, but he just doesn't seem like the type of person that's just gonna sit there and learn. That's the problem. But honestly, to tell you the truth, June 1st is kind of a long time. I feel like if you sat there and blocked them to June 1st, you might as well just block them permanently at that point. So I want to sit there and say just give him another chance, but you can easily tell me to give him another chance, and well, that ain't happening. Ron says Albert Deacon better not wear protection, and Sheila better not use her birth control. Ooh, I love that, Ron. He better not wear protection. Hey, Ron. Alyssa, how you doing tonight? Jay Blue, have a good night. I love that comment, Ryan. Deacon better not use birth control. Last day it says on B&B today was the point of hope. What was the point of hope today? She saw Sheila. She passed out for like 5 minutes, got up with Sheila, and then said nothing else. And looked around. It was just a waste of time. It was actually pretty stupid. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna lie. And last day says I'm never giving Spider Quick another chance. And with an explanation point too. I just I mean, that's the thing, Kyrie. Is I feel bad for saying that, but I'm not gonna lie to you now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna lie to you about that. So, Danny says, "Did you know that there's a video clip on YouTube that Wesley Snipes did all my children back in the '80s? Never knew he did soap operas, and I thought he was just an action star." Yeah, Curry says, he's still a stalker. He still watches regardless, as he has nothing else better to do with his life. Yeah, it hmm. What's good, Anthony? I was just sitting there watching your channel, doing saw the new Superman costume. Okay, I mean that's the thing, Kyrie, because I'm just like, there's not really a lot of other channels that's gonna sit there and deal with that. Just as I'm surprised Natalia went back to Sonny's place with him, she got a mouth about everything except for the lobster. Yes, Jess, did you see the look on Ava's face? Ava was pissed. Sonny was like, "Yo, go fix her a drink. Get your ass in that damn room, and fix her a drink." But they were Alyssa. Shaquita says most of all actors and actresses start on soaps. That's very true. Ron says, "I do still want to give Quick another chance, but he needs to behave himself and have some discipline and go by your rules." Yeah, no. And yes, Alyssa Days was good. And yes, Jess, she was pissed. I loved it. Just, it was like, yo, this chick is messing up my plans and I ain't liking it. Curry says, "Well, I consider last day my real life friend, so he comes first from now on." Yeah, and I grant that the other people in your chat as well, but yes. I mean, I feel bad for him. I do. Because I'm like, me and you are pretty much the only people that do this 5 days a week. You got you got James that does it on Sundays every now and then, but he's not gonna deal with that. And then you have Dion's corner that only does it that does it Sundays and Wednesdays, and he comes on super late. And I don't know when Twitter is going to be doing another live. So hey, doing I gotta sit there and check out her channel. Alyssa, Blaze, and Natalia need to disappear. Who is Blaze related to on the show for her to bring her family? Harry says, well, maybe DC will live stream every now and again. Really? You really think so, Tyrese? And it's nothing against him, but really, that ain't happening for a while. And Jess says, I'm still trying to understand Blaze's purpose. She can't sing. Her and Christina have no chemistry. I think Blaze is pretty. I think she just needs to sit there and put on a big girl pants and actually stand up to her mother. Ron says, but if Sheila is pregnant, do you think the others will go easy on her? They should. They should. But I mean, in all reality, Ron, you really think that she's actually going to sit there and get pregnant? Just as she's not even doing the deception work, so why would they even hire her? Exactly. Well, to be fair, She can't sing because her throat got slashed. Perry says, I'll reevaluate after June 1st, and Blaze is not pretty. She's stop it, Tyrese. Being mean. Well, like I said, Tyrese, that's just my opinion. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you. As much as I didn't want to say that, I can't deal with him. And if he was rude to you, who you took him in after I blocked him, then Alyssa, I want to start live streaming twice a week. Any advice? Albert and Kyrese. Kyrese, any advice you want to sit there and give our beautiful, lovely Alyssa? For me, I would sit there and say have fun. That is the main thing, is just have fun. And just have an idea what you're going to talk about, you know? Darby was good. Yeah, no. But Kyrese, any advice for Alyssa? And Kyrie says, set your boundaries from the beginning, but have fun and be yourself. Yes. Excellent words to live by. Oh, actually, to tell you the truth, I wish I did that. The setting boundaries. Of course, Alyssa, you know I got you. And I can't wait to see you. Nobody says, when did you just start being It's true. I'm not exactly fair, and apparently I don't have a heart either. And Kyrie says, and make sure you notify your audience in advance when you live streaming. Yes. Yes, listen, that is definitely something to sit there um and do. Then he says, have not been doing videos. She must be have not been doing videos too much. She's on vacation. And she took a break. I wouldn't sit there and say she's necessarily on vacation. She just took a break though. Darby says you don't have to be fair, you just have to be black and being Albert. I try to be fair, Darby. And Kyrie says, see, there you go. He might be in Alyssa's live stream. That should be interesting. That should really be interesting. Ron says, Albert, no effing way I support Nate with Tracy. That's gross. Why would anyone her for when her and Nate touch her? She might. Damn. Darby says, stop that, Albert. And LaShanta says, Albert Carly's going to be hard headed. Oh, that should be interesting. Lashanta, I'm looking forward towards that. Whoever says being fair is not your thing. Really? I thought I actually kind of pride myself in being fair. And Jess says why can't he be in your live streams, Kyrie's? Yes, that's the question for you, Kyrie's, that Jess adds. And Curry says until Lissa runs out of patience with him, inevitably when he decides to randomly come at Trina for no reason other than to get a reaction out of her. And just that comment's for you. Yeah, LaShonda, that Diane Diane was 100% right. Darby says, "No, we love you." Just well, thank you, Darby. I appreciate that. I do try to be fair, though. Some people don't see it as fair, but I try to be fair. Element says Ava snaked her BFF just for Sonny to make moves for an attack. Yup. But thank you, Darby. I appreciate that. Darby says, "Stop it." And just says that's how he is. I don't know why you expect maturity from a 16-year-old. Just saying. I can't tell if you're trolling with the me not being fair, or are you're just trolling. Who thinks Jack did the right thing? Ron says, ask the chat, Albert, if they want Fenn to have a baby brother or sister. Oh, Ron, you're too funny. And Lashanta says, when Alexis was in it, Chrissy was rude. She was mad defensive. Yeah, Alyssa, that was dumb. And Jess, that comment is for you. Well, like I said, Jess, and I said this before. Um, and he said, no, I ever had not been on James' channel and Team Albert all the way. Well, I mean, thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. I mean, you could support James if you want, and I'm not gonna sit there and have you choose. Harry says there's a difference between being mature, being maturity, and being a headache. After a long day at work, I want to smile and have fun, not get annoyed or babysit. But that's the thing, though. He was pushing your buttons when you were meant to try to be nice. When you were trying to be nice, he pushed your buttons. So Queen Becky D was good. Just says, but with him, you kind of know what to expect. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's just like you have a long day. You don't feel like dealing with that. I'm glad to hear that, Becky D. And yes, no, Alyssa can be fair at times. She can. You know. I'm glad to hear that, Becky D. It's always good to see you. Curtis says I tried so hard to be nice too. I tried to delete his comments from last day, but he kept continuing. And then when last day was upset the next day, that really upset me. That's my friend felt attacked. Yes. Yeah, you don't want disharmony. And thank you, Darby. Yes, make sure you do hit that like button. I already feel like there's gonna be a problem right now. Yes. I'm gonna hit that like button too. There we go. We got 23 people in the chat. I mean, we got 23, 25 likes, 43 people. So if you are enjoying the stream, make sure you do hit the like button. Gorgeous Cat Lady, gorgeous Queen Cat Lady. How are you doing tonight? Dawn says, "Oh, I forgot Albert Ryan's Nina Nation." Yeah, exactly. How is gorgeous Queen Cat Lady doing tonight? Have a good night. Have a good night, cherry ice cream. Oh, Cat Lady, I loved it. I loved it. I gotta go to your effing channel. Yes, have a good night, cherry ice cream. Damn, look good. Oof. Ron says, Albert, you will ever be attending any fan events because you are worried about the safety. I get it. Yes, Ron, I gotta protect my woman, Cynthia Watros. Because I'm a caveman now. But yes, Cat Lady, no, it was Friday. So she was sitting there. This chick was listening there, peeking behind the door like she was tight. Yes, I can agree. I'm definitely loving Cat Lady's videos a lot. She is doing amazing things, and I'm very happy for her. Danny says, "Have you seen a new preview for the Alien movie that's coming out this year?" No, I'll watch it at some point though. Debbie says, "You're too small to be a." Listen, I am a caveman in spirit. God damn it. Kelly says yes, and finally he said, "Hey Ava, yes, that was hilarious." Have a good night, Tanya. And how are you doing tonight, Tony D? It's good to see you again. It was good to see you tonight. It was good to see you, Tanya. Alyssa says, "LOL, you goddamn right I am, Alyssa. That's what Alyssa. That's why you're my favorite vixen." Thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate that. Kyrie says those Logan sisters are up horrible things. Why are they still untrustworthy? Why can't they do the thing right? Listen, Donna is always the exception. Unlimited says Sonny said I will bring women over when I want to my penthouse. Pretty much. Lashanta says, Albert, did you see Ava correct Sonny about Kari? Yeah, I did. I'm I was kind of surprised by that. I'm not gonna read that. Curry says, "Oh, those damn Logans can't be trusted." Curry, they're just the worst, except for Donna. Thank you, Kyrie's. I was close. I totally forgot about that. I am slipping, Kyrie, so I'm becoming too nice. Tony D says who else got a kick out of Ava having to play bartender to Natalia? Oh yeah, that was hilarious. Kyrie, you saved me on that one. Saved me on that one. I appreciate you, my guy. Is exactly, Becky D. I gotta sit there and thank my guy Kyrie. He reminded me. Was slipping. Kylie says Abe lost her chance. What? Thank you, Lobby. Yes, I gotta sit there and give it to my boy Kyrie. I totally forgot about that. And Kyrie says, since your memory is faulty, I guess I gotta remind you of this. Brady is a four and will never ever be anything more. Kyrie's being mean. You know Brady's more than a four. Stop it. What's good, Jonathan? Let's say I just knew that EJ was going to keep the secret about Jude from Nicole, and he will do some investigating to see if Sloan is telling the truth about him not being the father of it. Yeah, I can't believe that both of them are so desperate. And when did Nicole become the love of EJ's life? When did that happen? What's good, my guy? Carrie says, I will say that to the actor's face too. I believe you. I believe you would say that. You're a man of your word. Lashanta says, I don't care what Carly call herself. Sonny sees her as his wife. Oh yeah, now that's ass backwards. Yes, Alyssa. And I agree with somebody that he needs to do a better job with that. Yes, okay, I didn't know that. Tony D says, Sonny, Sonny to Ava, go away, kid. You're bothering me. Exactly. I can see that, Jonathan. I'm just so disappointed. And Kyrie's that comment is for you. And Unlimited says like Nick loves Sharon and Phyllis. Okay. Darby says Nicole is the love of AJ's right now. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing about Nicole. She's all about the whole. She's all about the whole. The heart wants what it wants, and the way she goes about things is just so foul. She has no problem sitting there breaking other people's hearts or breaking up a happy relationship because of what she wants. That lady says Anna trying to keep Dante, but Sam doesn't want him to be a cop. Now what? Yeah, exactly. Now what do you want him to do? Harry says Danny is an eight, and I'm sure in bed with Christina, he's great. Iris is a poet. Yep, you and half the internet, Lashanta. Now Becky says Nicole changes men like most women change underwear. Yeah, it's the way. It's like when I started watching, I was like, I knew right off the bat I was not a fan of Nicole. Lisa says, "What did you think when Sloane took control at the end? She took her finger and pushed EJ's head." Yep, set that man straight. Element says, "I'm really trying not to watch days. I don't rock with the characters. I may just watch for Harris until he leaves. and Tamara. I got you. Well, Unlimited, what is your second favorite soap opera? Not your first one. What's your second one now? Johnson says, I think something is going to start between AJ and Sloan, and even if the actress is leaving, they could always recast. Yeah, because we know it's possible. You might be right. You know, it's funny, Duane. People said like at one point her belly wasn't growing fast enough. They're like, oh, I don't see a baby bump, and now it's like Curry says, while Tucker is a two, he tried to keep up with Audra, but he has no clue like Albert do. Audra and Albert is an endgame couple. That chick is bad. Honestly, Church, I couldn't even imagine doing a love scene with her. I couldn't imagine doing a love scene with her. Like, even if that's not real, I feel like I'll be on ready mode, and yeah, I can do a love scene with her. Ron says, so Albert, who should Rita be with? I don't know. I feel like she's a background character. Danny says, Albert, I need my Chloe and the original actor playing Philip. I like that idea, Tony D. Element says, well, Wynard and B&B will always be the reasons I started watching soaps. I just got into the ABC soaps because of SoapNet. Nice. Wynard should be the last soap I got into GH because of SoapNet and shoutouts. Okay. Kelly says writers are making everyone else careers guess Dante's next. Hmm. Kurt says, what if the actress playing Audrey asks you, I mean, I would do it. I'm just saying, like, I couldn't do like a love scene with her. I'll just be on deck. Like, I'll be too ready. But you know what, Kyrie? I would settle for her just watching my videos. Everyone watches YouTube these days. I think that'll be enough. Johnson says Everett definitely has the ID type of situation. Is looking at the signals signature of Bobby Stein that triggers the author out. Tony D says Natalia's so annoying, but watching her drive Ava nuts. Yes. Yes, she did, Lashanta. And it was just so weird. What's good, Gloria? See, my whole thing is Lashanta, it would have made more sense if Hope fainted, Lashanta, that would have made more sense. I mean, if Steffi fainted, that would have made more sense. But not Hope though. Harry says they will switch out Audra for Tracy. Would you be able? Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, of course. I don't think that'll be a. Yeah, I'm done. See, Kyrie's just trying to get me canceled. Unlimited says on SoapNet they would aid the ABC soaps then days and then yes, I Unlimited SoapNet was that channel. SoapNet was that channel. Unlimited says, what if the actress who played Tracy would ask me out? I would have been like, nah, I'm good. I would have been like, I'm good. Black Mud, I gotta keep it real. Curry says you and Tracy might have. Curry, how would you feel if Tracy Abbott asked you out? How would you feel if Tracy Abbott asked you out? LaShanta says Abbott is Nate next on Audra's hit list. If he's smart, Element says I'm more into GH, but to answer your question, why now will always be number one. Nice. Okay. Johnson says there's an article about how AJ and Sloan could be the next super couple. It even mentions a pairing name. Hmm. With no hesitation. Wow. Okay. All right, broski, with no hesitation. Okay, Caris. Lobby says you probably spoke about it, but Ava's face. No, listen, Lobby, it was priceless. And yes, everyone agreed with that. Harry says there's nothing wrong with dinner in the movie. Absolutely not. But good for you, Kyrie's. Lisa says, I hope Molly and TJ wins custody of the baby. Christina can't decide now she wants to be the mother. Isn't it right? The court should stand by the contract that was signed despite what Alexa says. Yeah, we're gonna be looking at a custody. We're gonna be looking at a custody battle. Element says, I think I want you to either be the first or second guest on my absolutely unlimited. Absolutely. Whenever you get it set up, you let me know and I will be there. And it'll be an honor. Curry says you would definitely say, why would I do that for? Why would I do that for, Carries? Lashanta says, Summer, give it up. Kyle's not gonna keep Claire anyway. Yeah, exactly. She act like she calling the shots or something. I'm like, Summer, you need to sit there and calm your little ass down. Harry says, not in the state of New York, they would need to do a former. Hmm. Lemon says, I didn't mean to say it like that, but thanking you were responding great, so I figured out. No, no, Lemon, absolutely. I would love to be a guest on your podcast. Absolutely. That sounds like fun. So, oh, Lashanta, I love Natalia. Okay, love is kind of a strong word, but I'm enjoying Natalia. Alyssa, I hope John and Chanel keep the baby, all because of Paulina, the baby's life is in danger. So, Alyssa, you don't feel bad for, so do you feel bad for Paulina though? No. No. Yeah, just love is kind of a strong word, but I'm enjoying her though. She has that feistiness. Like sometimes she could be a little over the top, which does get annoying, but she has that feistiness. And there's something about a woman that's feisty that I just, not too feisty though, just enough. And plus she pissed off Ava today, so that was just a bonus. And Alyssa said, I don't feel bad for Paulina. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. And you feel bad for Leo. I mean, Lashanta, I get that, but like, don't she has that attitude like she runs things down. Well, me not wanting Claire by our son should be enough. You don't run things, sweetheart. Okay, if I want our son to be around Claire, then she's gonna be around Claire. You don't you don't you don't run ish. Or at the very least, don't act like you just gonna rule me out. At the very least, we're gonna talk about that. You are not just gonna sit there and start running ish. Lashanta says Kyle don't nobody respect opinion but his. Kyle don't respect nobody's opinion but his. Ron says Albert with no hesitation to go out with Cynthia Waters because he has a crush on her, and that is why he would go to the fan event to keep an eye on her. Yes, and act like a caveman. Don't forget about that. Was she ever nominated as Nina? That's a good question. Honestly, tell you the truth, she really just played Phyllis on on GH, but she's going overboard by demanding Kyle to fall in line. Exactly. I was like, yo, listen, you don't run shit. Liz says Summer may be Harris's legal mother, but she can't just tell Kyle that he should keep Harris away from Claire. Exactly. I'm not a fan of that at all. Want another woman, not one woman they feel. Um, Dawn says, why do people feel bad for Connie Falconer when she wasn't even a big part of GH? Because she was shot in cold blood as a rival around her kids. I mean, I get that, but like I said, like, boy, you don't call the shots, so you need to sit there and calm your ass down. I don't know who you think you ordering around like that. And Kyrie's, if you're still in the chat, that comment's for you. Oh, goddamn, cat lady. I expect that sort of shenanigan talk from Duane, but not you, though. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that too, Jonathan. My whole thing is like, Stephanie, why are you still around him, though? That's my whole thing. I'm like, oh, can I sit down? Can I join you? Why? Not that long ago, you was basically sitting there saying, like, her says, I didn't like her at all. Wow. Okay, cat lady. Okay, that's. I can't wait to. I can't wait. I can't wait till we do another collab. I'm gonna have a field day with you. I'm gonna have a field day with you, cat lady. It's gonna be fun. I'm counting the days down. Very true. It's like how he became the pawn. How John became the pawn. Why is it? Why is there? Why is what's with the skulls? Harry says, I want to have a collab with Tracy Abbott. And Duane's is a background character here, pretty much. Becky says Michelle Stanford has won 2 daytime Emmys and has been nominated 12 times for playing Phyllis and Wynard. Damn. And that was not to sound nefarious or anything like that. It's just the woman got literally shot in cold blood, and you're just like, oh yeah, I didn't like her. So, okay. Well, Kyrie does like his. Black Man says, okay, collab has so many meanings. Wait, are you talking about me? Are you talking about Kyrie's Black Man? Kyrie says, yep. So she got to go. Oh, okay. That's. Oh, okay. That's interesting, cat lady. Johnson says today was the first of many more interactions between EJ and Sloan. And Jonathan, that comment is for you. Element says Ashley is the only Abbott daughter we acknowledge. Yeah, you don't like new EJ. Okay, so you're more of an old school, whatever his Scott something. Lobby says, I agree with you, Albert Kanye didn't deserve being shot in cold blood. I guess you missed it. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry I missed your comment before, but yes. Yeah, that's always like, okay. Harry says, don't you dare call Tracy a background character. She's a background character. Again, I demand you put respect on Tracy's name. Albert, you know Tracy is royalty. Stop being in denial. Denial? Ooh. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. James Scott. Thank you. Appreciate you, Jonathan. You are a gentleman, and I appreciate you. Seriously, thank you. LaShanta said Tracy is acknowledgeable. She's a goddamn background character. She's a background character, bro. Sis? Well, bro to you, Kyrie's, but sis, she's a background character. Yes, I appreciate you. Thank you, Jonathan. Unlimited said Tracy is forgettable by her own family. I mean, my whole thing is like, if they gave her a story that's worth it, I'm cool with it. Johnson says, I actually like the current EJ. To be fair, I think I only like him because that's the only EJ that I know. Dewan says, because I didn't know Connie was basically a background character. Harry says, you know, you have love for Tracy, so stop with your lies. My lies and fallacies, Harry Clark says. Lies and fallacies. And Darby says that Tracy was notable. She'll be a queen lady in waiting. I mean, it may have something to do with the actress. She may not want to be on that much. So, exactly, Tony D. That's what I'm like. I'm not there trying to acknowledge some chick. I mean, granted, I get it. She's a supporting character. And Unlimited says Colleen Abbott was Tracy's storyline. Alyssa says, I like the current AJ. He's better than the original. Yeah, because you used to watch. You saw the original one. You saw the original EJ. Laura B says Sheila is not a heroine. She's just starting to change her life, and she has so much in her life to atone for. So many people are not going to accept it. Sheila needs to understand that. Harry says she's a legacy character. She's the real queen of General City. Wow, Victor should dump Nikki for bro. Well, Unlimited, it's fine. You don't need to agree. You can, Unlimited, you can agree to disagree. That's what we're here for, to have fun. So let's say I saw the original EJ, he was good, but the current one is better to me. Yeah. Like I said, to me, yeah, Unlimited, that's what I said. We can agree to disagree. There's a lot of stuff I don't agree with people. Exactly, Alyssa. We can agree to disagree. All right, Unlimited. How about we don't have to necessarily agree with stuff. Let's just move on. Harry says, "You can't stand Nikki Albert. You know you don't. You know you don't have anything against Tracy." I don't have anything against Tracy, but I'm just saying they don't. I mean, she's just. Oh no, and I stand by that. But I still do feel bad for her story though. Lashanta says, "I wonder why Nina can't tell Carly Ava's plan. The seeds about SEC. She tells everyone who listens." Hmm. That's what I'm sitting there saying. Like, well, I mean, to be fair, yeah. Like I said, Unlimited, I just want to keep the peace because I know clearly you and her are not getting along, which is fine. So just, you know, well, probably, I mean, Lord, on some level, I do think that Kyrie's is being serious, but also on some level, I know that he's kind of trolling. So it's like, Justin says EJ and Sloan, aka EJ Desperado. See, yeah, that name is a lot better than the name that I couldn't pronounce. So, I mean, to be fair, Duan, even if she did sit there and say that, Carly may not, Carly most likely is not going to take her seriously. So, Duan says Shirley needs to understand that everyone would think she's supposedly changed. Well, yeah, I mean, yes, you had Sheila that came. I mean, you had Stuffy that came in there and punched Sheila in the face, and then said, "quote I am the queen of L." Listen, I'm never gonna start calling her the queen of LA. Just, just not gonna do it. Like I'm just not gonna do it. Eliminator says they cannot write for lead characters. Why would they craft a story for Tracy? Harry says, "Well, I wasn't serious about Victor and Tracy. I would never want Tracy with a heartless man like who made it clear he would let her brother die." Yeah, that's true. But you know what? Harry's Victor. Honestly, tell you the truth, I can't even sit there and say Victor's a good man. Like, I'm trolling about that. I'm not even going to sit there and lie. Victor is not a good man. Darby says, "Well, Albert, you know who is the Queen of New York?" Yeah, Queen Jess. A huge fan base, even when she's on the back burner. Who's the other people? Yeah, that's what I was like. I mean, when I said that, I was just trolling. Tony D says it would be funny if Tracy did a hostage takeover of Jabba. That would be funny. W said just testing you out, but you passed. Oh, okay. That's Johnson says EJ and Sloan will heal from losing Nicole and EJ, and Eric once they conceive a child of their own. I I don't. I mean, Jonathan, can Sloan even actually have another child? Kyrie says millions of people love Tracy. Um, I don't see that happening. Yeah, no, I love it. No, I was just joking. But I do like Victor as a character. Lisa was good. I love Tracy. Always have. Okay, well, there we go. Johnson says there's nothing that says she can't. Hmm. Jane says, of course, Natalia throws a wrench into Ava's plan. I'm happy about that, and I do believe Days of Our Lives first EJ was better than the last EJ. And how you doing tonight, Jane? And where'd you hear that, Amber? And Lisa, it's good to see you. Johnson says if Nicole could have another child and the same thing, it's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's what I was sitting there saying. Like, where did that come from? It's good to see you, Lisa. Curry says even Brock said he likes Tracy. He said that in a joking way to be nice well before he decided to really take a dump on your trolling comment. Lashanta says Ava earn can't be my earn to Natalia. What? And Duan says I also heard Cindy while Joseph's leaving. Now, that's crazy. There would definitely be an imbalance in the force if Cindy Watros leaves. How long has she been on the show for? Well, how long has this version been on the show for? I'm gonna have to look that up, Amber. Exactly, Duan. He did. Is that? Thank you, Jonathan. Nina is too entertaining to leave GH, so I don't see that happening. Lashanta says Ava can't be mean to Natalia. I know why she can't. And Unlimited says she's been on for about 6 years. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hope she doesn't leave. Terry says too long time for her to go. Nina won't be missed. Okay. Okay, bro. I mean, she ain't going nowhere. And if she did, then they better sit there and keep Natalia. Amber says she said in an interview. Okay. And Johnson says Cindy has been on about One Cheese for about 5 years now. Well, Alyssa, also it's not just that. You know how some people act towards the actress. You know, Jane says Cindy said it was the end of her storyline arc with Sonny and Ava. She said that on Twitter. All right, I'm gonna have to look that up now. Do you actually follow her? So I'm gonna have to look that up now. Amber says 4 years. Okay, but no, it's more with how some people act towards her. She goes to a fan event and people. So Alyssa, you think that they're gonna just recast her? Amber said I think somebody else said she was gonna be playing her. Hmm. Element says I just looked it up. She's not leaving, but her contract is coming up in July, I believe. So most likely that she probably will. There's a high chance that she may be leaving. LaShanta says I was so ticked. She thought she was going to stay in Sunny's face. Oh, tickle! He made her leave. Yeah, he was like, "Yo, you got some calls to make, right?" Darius says if Nina is going to Ferncliff, then Ava might have the room next to her at Ferncliff. Perry says all Nina wants is Carly leftovers. Maybe Drew will marry her and have that nut committed. Have a good night, Tony D. Alyssa says I know about the Cindy watch of even if they recast her, they would still hate Nina and trash the portrayal. Yeah. But here's the thing, Alyssa, at least it won't be, you know, Cindy Watros. Like she don't have to sit there and deal with that anymore. And have a good night, Tony D. Unlimited says no, they haven't submitted her for the Emmy nom so they could pay her more on a contract extension. And Jess says, what more could they do for Nina now? I have to think about that. Johnson says, I hope Nina doesn't leave. She's been making things interesting. And I like Cindy Watros and the role. That's true. Well, Amber, if she ever wants to come on, she's more, she's more than invited. Let me say if she wins, it's even more money for her. And I agree with that. Well, to be fair, Darby, Michelle Stafford played Phyllis. So it's not so much that she was terrible, she just played Phyllis. Um, okay, all right. Yeah, let me. He's not coming back. He's not coming back. That's not gonna happen. Um, but I'm gonna sit there and end the stream here, dude. Here, though, because I do have to wake up early, early, early in the morning, like 4:45. So I'm gonna end the stream here, but I do want to thank everyone for joining. Though, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Um, I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to the movies to see some new Gundam anime. So, but I will be back Wednesday. We'll sit there and continue to stream on Wednesday going forward. So yes. Lemon says, I bet you. I don't do money, but I'll hold you to that, though. Have a good night, Darby. Have a good night, Blackman. Have a good night, Limited. Jonathan, yep, another early morning killer, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right, my friend? Have a good night, Laura B. Have a good night, LaShanta. Have a good night, Darby. Thank you. Make sure you do hit that like button on the way out. Have a good night, Kyrese Clark, the one and only, and congratulate you again. Have a good night, Queen Becky D. Have a good night, Alyssa. Have a good night, Queen Jess. What? Have a good night, Queen Cat Lady. Um, Something from Gundam Seed Destiny. I forgot the name of the title, Jonathan, but something from Gundam Seed Destiny. Though. Thank you, Unlimited. I appreciate you. Yes, Blackmon. I'm gonna miss y'all too tomorrow. I don't sit there and take off often, so but yeah, something Gundam Seed Destiny something. Yeah, I will email it. I will email it to you. I will email it to you. I'll email you the clip so you know what I'm talking about, Jonathan. But have a good night, Lisa. It's good to see you again. Have a good night, Duan. And Johnson says, join us next time for another edition of Soul Chat with Albert Bostic. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Jonathan, always you're a G. And again, congratulations, Kyrese. You deserve it. Have a good night, Ronnie Ron. Have a good night, Melly Mel. Have a good night, Alyssa. Thank you, Jonathan. And thank you, Unlimited. Yes, make sure you smash that like button on the way out because it really does help and it gets more people into the live streams. So we are growing and we will be the best soap opera live stream on YouTube. So till then, y'all have a good night and I will see y'all all in the next live stream. Laters.